Wrestling Weekly, and what a main event it's going to be. Because if there's one thing we've seen in the past season of British Wrestling Weekly, it's that the Gen X League has become the fastest division in British professional wrestling today. But now, we're not just going to have 2 Gen X competitors, we're not going to have 3, we are going to have a 4 corners, the first ever 4 corners Gen X League Cup match on this very programme. And we kick things off with the champion, the current and reigning champion, the man that very few people, Bubblegum admiring the view there, who can blame him? The man that very few people believed would be the first ever Gen X champion, particularly because he was in that finals with the wild boar Mike Hitchman and TNA British Bootcamp winner Mark Andrews, but the fact remains that he left with that cup and he has been undefeated ever since. Now let's meet the man who was originally going to have a singles match with Bubblegum. He is the Welsh-born high-flying sensation. He is Flash Morgan Webster. Over to you, Stevie Aaron. That can do justice to the talent and ability of Flash Morgan Webster. This Welsh-born star began at the same training school as TNA British Bootcamp 2 winner Mark Andrews, and this guy can fly just as well. And if you see Mark Andrews, you will know exactly why that is the greatest of all compliments, because Flash Morgan Webster is one hell of a British wrestling star. Says he's from a town called Malice, and he is a sultan of style here. A throwback to a different decade in Britain. But the fact remains that Flash Morgan Webster was originally going to have a single showdown with Manchester's Bubblegum for the Gen X League Cup. The reason that is not happening and the reason this match has changed is because in a match to get him ready for Bubblegum, Flash Morgan Webster was beaten by the man we're about to see, the owner of the most dangerous move in British professional wrestling, managed by the manager of champions. His name is the Wild Boar. His name is Mike Hitchman. Many industry experts, the Wild Boar Mike Hitchman should be the first ever Gen X League champion because he hit that package pile driver on Mark Andrews, and if it wasn't for Bubblegum rolling Hitchman out the ring and scooping up the 1-2-3 for himself, Mike Hitchman would now be the Gen X League champion. And finally, Gilligan Gordon's politicking and Gilligan Gordon's complaining has finally paid off, because Hitchman's win over Flash Morgan Webster was enough for him to convince NGW management to make this a 3-way. But you're probably wondering why it's now a 4-way. Well, that's because in Bubblegum's first defence of the Gen X League Cup, he was taken to the limit, the 10-minute time limit, by the one and only amazing Matt Myers. Back to you, Stevie. Is a man on a mission. Not only did he take Bubblegum to the limit, but he took his best friend, the NGW Unified Undisputed Heavyweight Champion, Nathan Cruz, to the limit too. Many believed that Matt Myers would, at least after that match with Cruz, go back to chasing maybe tag team gold, Gen X gold, but his sight is firmly fixed on being the NGW Heavyweight Champion and getting a second match with Nathan Cruz. So he is taking every opportunity in his mind. If he can leave here with the Gen X League Cup, as important as that is just one more step on his journey for a rematch with Nathan Cruz. Additionally to that, he has entered himself in to the Destiny Rumble, because in his mind he knows that if he wins that, that's the shot that he is after against Nathan Cruz. And let's not forget that Matt Myers won last year's Destiny Rumble, so this guy has got all of the tools it takes to win that kind of match. So you've got so many intertwining and twisting stories in this one. But the one that is going to be most interesting to me is the sheer animosity that the wild boar, Mike Hitchman, has for Bubblegum, and that the manager of champions, Gilligan Gordon, has for Chardonnay. And Bubblegum is smart enough to know that he needs to stay away from the animalistic beast that is the wild boar Mike Hitchman for as long as he can, because when Hitchman gets his hands on Bubblegum, there is going to be trouble. And luckily, we know that we've got a little bit of time before the commercial break on this episode, so we will see Bubblegum touch that turnbuckle and the bell ring before I have to shoot off right at the last minute like we did last time we saw him in the Gen X League.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed by the Gen X League champion Bubblegum that he will not compete tonight unless he has total silence.
Well, that's not going to happen, is it, Bubblegum? It's professional wrestling. There's not going to be... If this was the World Book Reading Championships, we may have total silence.
He would also like to inform you that he does not suck.
Bubblegum is now using ring announcer Stevie Aaron to tell this audience that he does not suck. And unfortunately for Bubblegum, it will be actions that will speak louder than his words if he wants to convince 1,000 people plus that he does not suck. I will give Bubblegum credit. This guy is an incredible performer, but you can't blame this many Liverpudlians for looking at the Manchester Born Star and seeing flaws in his professional sporting personality, because this guy really has the tendency to get under the skin of everybody he ever comes into contact with. And we just need him to... I made a promise, and now I'm getting concerned, because I made a promise that we had enough time that Bubblegum was going to touch that top turnbuckle so the bell could ring and I wouldn't have to shoot off like I did last time. It was terrible. I said, okay, we'll be right back, and the bell rang just as we went to commercial. And I made sure, I told our producers, give Bubblegum a lot of time, and if he does what he did last time, this will drive me insane. I'm sorry, I'm going to concentrate, because it looks like we're going to get it. Adam Johnson now, remember, all four men must touch that top turnbuckle before... He's doing his shoelaces. This is... I have to remain impartial as a commentator, but I am starting to side with the wild boar Mike Hitchman, because Bubblegum is really getting on my nerves at this point. Okay, and this apparently this crowd in Liverpool feel exactly the same way, and you can't blame them. And a kiss to Chardonnay. Listen, we are... I can't believe it's happened again. We're going to have to take a very short commercial break, but I promise you this match will continue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And the bell rings. I cannot believe he has done it again. We'll be back here with you on British Wrestling Weekly, and you join us a minute into our Four Corners Gen X League main event as the wild boar Mike Hitchman takes on Flash Morgan Webster, the amazing Matt Myers, and the Manchester star Bubblegum, who, to be honest, pushed me to the point of professional exhaustion before the commercial break. But he is back in this one, and this one has begun. Whoa, look at what? God! Springboard second rope drop kick to the outside by Flash Morgan Webster, but watch out for Matt Myers. And this is going to be a tough one to call, because we have got four of the fastest men. My God, second rope moonsault on the inside. He calls it the greetings from Awesome Town. And it was almost over as quickly as that. As I was saying, this one is going to be incredibly hard to call, because four of the fastest men in British wrestling are in one contest in your main event here on British Wrestling Weekly. Oh, and he's going for that ice cream headache. Electric chair drop into a package powerbomb. Myers quick to get out of it, as he should be. Bubblegum there fights out that waist lock. A kick to the shin blocked, and a big forearm and a massive kick. My God, I heard that echo out like a gunshot through the Liverpool Olympia. Bubblegum follows in Hitchman, who's on the apron. Hitchman comes in, looks like he's going for that package pile driver, the most dangerous move in British wrestling today, and Myers there. Not sure if that's a smart move, because he helped Bubblegum by accident, goes for that Myers stunner, and a huge German suplex. Oh, and Myers in the corner, keep your eye on the wild boar. Big gore by the wild boar, and a T-bone suplex takes Matt Myers out of his boots and launches him 3/4 of the way across the ring. Wow, look at that massive knee to the face by Flash Morgan Webster, and a face first powerbomb from a wheelbarrow. But Bubblegum, look, he's going to do it again. Oh, Hitchman kicks out. Deja vu. Because just like we saw in the finals of the Gen X League, Bubblegum went for that again, but this time it was unsuccessful against the Wild Boar from Cardiff, Wales, Mike Hitchman, and oh, gosh, Bubblegum is so dangerous with those feet. Huge kick. But, oh, look at Flash Morgan Webster here. Flash Morgan cuts off Bubblegum, and both of these men are dangerously high on that top rope. Bubblegum fights out face first by Flash Morgan Webster, who, oh, and Hitch hasn't seen Bubblegum. He's going for that package pile driver, but look at Bubblegum! Double foot stomp, holy Super Mario Brothers, by Manchester's Gen X League champion with a massive drop kick. And this one, God, these ones they're so difficult to call because a 10-minute time limit, as you see on our replay, gives you the kind of action and the kind of speed you will just not see anywhere else. And that's why NGW's Gen X League is just so incredible to watch each and every week here on television on British Wrestling Weekly. But the stakes are very high because all of these men must beat Bubblegum within 10 minutes, and Bubblegum, look at that. He teased a big kick to the back of Myers, but then took it into a rear chin lock there. Sleep holds of sorts, trying to slowly cut off the flow of blood to the brain of Holmes Matt Myers. But Myers is quick to come out of that because he has something to aim for. They say in life, if you have a go, it makes you unstoppable. And the goal of Matt Myers, his sheer will and focus, is driven towards a rematch against the NGW champion Nathan Cruz. And he believes winning the Gen X League Cup will help him get that contest. Snap suplex there by Bubblegum on the biggest man in the match, the Wild Boar Mike Hitchman. And Bubblegum now is clearing house and controlling the ring here at the Liverpool Olympia. You've got to give this man credit. Say what you will about Bubblegum, but this guy is an incredible performer, an incredible technician, and he has become an incredible Gen X League champion because he has used that 10-minute time limit to his advantage, and he has made the Gen X League his ultimate domain. But he has never been in there with three men at the same time who all won that title. And Bubblegum looks like he's going to use that tape as a weapon, maybe to try and choke out his... Oh no! Oh, that's just disgusting! I don't even want to say what Bubblegum's just done, and he throws that tape in the face of the Wild Boar Mike Hitchman. And I tell you what, if Hitchman hadn't been knocked into next week, Bubblegum would be in a world of trouble because he has just done one of the most disgusting, disrespectful things I've ever seen on this programme. And look at Hitchman. Hitchman has lost it. The Wild Boar has lost it. Hits the ropes, comes back. Bubblegum drops down. What's going to happen? Oh, God! In the face. In the face, full force by Manchester's Bubblegum, but he hasn't seen Flash Morgan Webster behind him on the top rope with a crossbody from the heavens. My God, this one's so good. And look at Spear. He hits the gore on Flash Morgan Webster, but Myers there, massive super kick. Nearly takes the head off of the Wild Boar, and he goes for that greetings from Awesome Town moonsault. Hitchman moves, Myers lands on his feet, goes for the stunner. Hitchman goes for the German suplex again. Myers rolls through, got there, back and forth, Myers stunner! Myers stunner! Hitchman's not down. Myers hits the ropes, comes back and, my God, power bombs him. Almost through the ring here at the Liverpool Olympia. And Myers slides out of that ring, but we are still going. We are still on. Flash Morgan Webster hits the ropes, waistlock, reversal, up in the air, comes down and oh my God! Reverse Hurricanrana could have snapped the neck of Bubblegum, and they're still going. Moonsault turns him inside out, and this one is incredible, just incredible for your main event of British Wrestling Weekly. Oh, and he's going for that. Hitchman is going for the most dangerous move in British wrestling today, the package pile driver. And what's Chardonnay doing? And this is a dangerous place for Chardonnay to be because this man is an animal. And Chardonnay she is playing a dangerous game. And Hitchman is, I've never seen the Wild Boar. Look, I'm confused. He's confused. This guy normally acts like what? He acts like a Wild Boar, that's his name. But for some reason, he is mesmerised. And well, whatever he was feeling, that changed quickly because those educated feet of Bubblegum knocked Hitchman down and down hard to the outside. But this one continues on. Flapjack, face first by Matt Myers, goes for the pin. win, and Flash Morgan Webster prevents that, and you know what he's going for? It's the go to sleep. Oh no, he turns that mid-air. It was like that go to sleep move that was made famous by CM Punk, but in mid-air he turned that into an even more dangerous version of the move, as the back of the neck landed hard on the knee, and Flash Morgan Webster is not finished. This man can fly, and this man is dangerous. He's going to the top, but whoa, bubblegum. Oh, he's going for the ice cream headache. He's going, oh, and he hits it. Inverted package powerbomb. Can he? No way. But bubblegum wins. He's done it again. Bubblegum wins in your main event of British Wrestling Weekly. Say what you will about Manchester's Gen X League champion Bubblegum, because he has proved the critic wrong once again, and in his most dangerous defence as champion, he has walked out on top, and he's done it in a very decisive way. Look at that, the ice cream headache he calls it. Electric chair drop into a package powerbomb, and Bubblegum wins yet again. And if you thought that was a big main event, my God, do we have two big matches for you. I am not exaggerating, possibly the two biggest matches we have ever had on this programme, because we have a double main event next week on the road to the Destiny Rumble. To find out more, let's go straight back over to Charlie Shakespeare.